Hello everybody, it's your boy Killer Frog, and today I was completely surprised because I was watching the Resident Evil little event stream that they were doing, and apparently Dead by Daylight is going to be having Resident Evil, which was something I was not expecting whatsoever because I've not really been into Dead by Daylight like I used to be. I lost a lot of interest in it, but this might bring me back into Dead by Daylight because I love Resident Evil and I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, so hopefully this should be pretty good. Here's the trailer if you haven't seen it. But yeah, pretty awesome stuff. Once again, I was not expecting any of this to happen. I thought the one killer recently came out like not that long ago, so that's why I was like in shock to find out that they're already having another killer or survivor, whatever's going on, because we don't really know who the killer is or anything because they didn't show much like they always do. They do that thing where they just literally do not show you anything, or they just make you, you know, like try to speculate on who it could be. But this time we literally have nothing. Most people are just saying it's going to be Nemesis, but I wanted to make a video on who I think it would be because there's multiple people that I think it could be, perhaps. But if you like the video, make sure you give it a likey like, and if you're new, give it a sibbity sub. Normally I don't make videos like this, but once again, I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, and it's been a while since I've done anything with Resident Evil, and I thought I would do this. I'll start with the main one that everyone's talking about. A lot of people are saying it's going to be Nemesis, which could be, yeah, it definitely could be a thing, but I don't know. He's a really awesome character. He's very scary, and he has a whole bunch of weapons and all kinds of stuff that would make the game extremely scary, and not to mention just look at him. Everything about him is just very good for Dead by Daylight, I think. I don't know if they would give him his like rocket launcher or the little machine gun thing that he has. But I don't know. Once again, Dead by Daylight is very unpredictable. Like, you can never really know what's going to happen, what they're going to put in the game. So he could have something like that for like a Mori or something. I have no idea. Once again, this is just me giving my ideas. Don't get mad. There's going to be someone in the comments getting all mad like before when I made a Dead by Daylight video, freaking out on me, writing me a whole story. It would make sense because Resident Evil 3 is the newest game that came out recently, so it could be him and Jill. I have no idea, as like a survivor or something. But yeah, once again, he's a really badass character and I like him a lot. And a lot of people love Nemesis, and that's why every video I go on in Dead by Daylight related, everyone's just spamming stars. But yeah, so killer would be Nemesis and survivor would be Jill or something. I have no idea. This is just, you know, me guessing. So the other one that I think could be a thing and I would really like, out of like, in my personal opinion, I would rather have Mr.x. Once again, this is just my opinion. Resident Evil 2 was like an amazing game. It sold really, really well. Very good reviews and everything with it. Resident Evil 3 didn't like, once again, I love all the Resident Evil games, but Resident Evil 3 didn't do that well. And I don't know if that would really make it where they wouldn't have Nemesis, but if they didn't put Nemesis for some reason, then I would think it would be Mr.x. And Mr.x is pretty awesome. He's a big dude. You know, I don't know. He's very scary. A lot of people always making memes of him.
Jesus, stay back!
This is what you hear and listen. This is what you hear and listen. X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it.
But yeah, he's pretty strong. I mean, he's scary. If this guy was chasing you in Dead by Daylight, it would definitely be very scary, and I can imagine it in my head. He literally crushed a guy's head. I remember that. That was very traumatizing. So once again, I think this would be a very, very good pick, in my opinion, for Dead by Daylight. For sure, the survivors would be Leon and Claire. And if not both of them, I'm guessing maybe just Leon. I have no idea. Resident Evil 2 was my very first game as a kid. I remember playing it, like very, very first video game of all time. So that's why Resident Evil is pretty special to me. I shouldn't have been playing Resident Evil as a child, but they shouldn't have had it in the kids section. I don't know why that was a thing. For me, I think that would either be my top one and then Nemesis, But there's also one that no one is talking about. I hardly hear anyone really talk about it. I've only seen one comment on Dead by Daylight's thing with the trailer with this, is lickers. I could see a licker being a killer perhaps in Dead by Daylight. Now, I know a lot of people are going to complain, how would a licker put someone on a hook? You know, that doesn't make sense. They've done things that are just weird. They can do all kinds of things. It does not matter. But I can imagine a licker using his tongue to put someone's body on the hook because they're strong as hell. They can probably do that with their tongue. I don't know what that tongue do. As I said, lickers are definitely very iconic. A lot of people love them. It's kind of like Nemesis too, you know. I don't know. I could definitely see a licker being in Dead by Daylight. Imagine that chasing you. Just literally imagine that. That would be the most terrifying thing ever. I've always been terrified of them. I remember way back when I was playing Resident Evil 2 on my PSP, which is really weird, but the part with the interrogation room where the licker just jumps through the glass. I literally never felt scared of like a game like that in my life. Literally, Leafy? Is this Leafy?
Literally.
But I could imagine the licker being a killer, and for survivors, it would be Leon. Maybe Claire. I don't know. Once again, they could do both of them. I'm not sure how that would work, but maybe two of them. So there's one more character that no one has talked about at all. This is a character that I thought of, but like, what if, this is a big what if they had William Birkin? And I know, like, maybe that won't be cool. I don't know if that's a really cool idea, but I personally think it would be all right. You know, I don't think it would be a very bad choice. He's pretty cool. He's pretty scary. He's got a giant arm with an eyeball coming out of it and a huge pipe. You could use that as like a weapon to hit survivors with, you know, and he could put people on the hook. You know, everything seems okay as this being a killer. I don't know. Once again, maybe this is a dumb idea. I don't know, but I'm just thinking of random things and telling you guys. But yeah, like, once again, I don't think anyone has like mentioned this or brought this up, but like, this could be a good killer, I believe. But I would prefer to have Mr.x, if anything, because Mr.x is just, he's Mr.x, you know. There's one character that I believe could be in Dead by Daylight as well, and I've seen one person say this, and people are like, no, this is a dumb idea, this would not work. But what about Ethan Winters? Like, I guess, like, yeah, we don't really get to see him that much because we're always in like the first person view, but I always see pictures of him online, so I don't know. But like, I think it could work because, you know, there's this new game coming out, you know, it's Resident Evil Village, and they're trying to promote it more. That could be a thing perhaps. And then for the killer, we could have Big Booby Lady. That would be pretty nice. I'm not sure about this one. This one's like really low. I'm not really seeing this being a thing, but it could. You know, this is Dead by Daylight. Whatever I say in this video won't happen, and if it does, I will be completely amazed. Once again, everyone that speculates in like Dead by Daylight, it's always funny because we're always 100% wrong. We're never right. But if some chance I get really lucky and it's like a bizarre one like William Birkin or something, or like a licker, then I am pretty happy about that. It could be that, or this is one that I originally thought of before Resident Evil Village was announced, was the dad from Resident Evil 7. Now that could be a thing too, but at the time before Resident Evil Village was made, like, or they announced it, I had this in my head and I told people on my live streams, like, this is way back, and I remember being like, yeah, if they had Resident Evil, they could add that. Or we talked about Mr.x was another thing, but I highly doubt he would be in here, but I just thought I'd mention it because maybe, but I highly doubt it. The only reason it came to my like attention again was because I was thinking, what if like he was able to like break through doors or something like that, like killers do, because in Resident Evil 7 the dad does break through walls and stuff. So, but yeah, it being the dad from Resident Evil 7, I really don't think this is really low, but I just wanted to mention it. I liked him a lot. He scared the shit out of me. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, and if you thought any of the ideas I had were decent or bad. Yeah, these videos are usually really fun to make. I haven't made a video like this in a very long time. Usually when I make Dead by Daylight content, it's not like this, but I thought I'd do it because just try something different on the channel. And yeah, it was a lot of fun making this video, and I'll see you guys soon.